Today, I will review the book The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. Life is nothing but a dream. And if we are artists, then we create our life with love. And our dream becomes a masterpiece of art. When you give food to the one who is starving, when you give water to the one who is thirsty, when you cover the one who is cold, you give your love. It is not about concepts or attaining knowledge. It is about actions. The disease of fear is anger, hate, sadness, envy. The result of the disease is all the emotions that make humans suffer. All humans are mentally sick with the same disease. We can say that this world is a mental hospital. But this mental disease has been in this world for thousands of years. And the medical books, the psychiatric book and the psychology book describe the disease is normal. They consider it normal, but I can tell you it is not normal. The way humans relate to each other is so emotionally painful that for no apparent reason we get angry, jealous, envious, sad. In order to protect our emotional wounds and because of our fear of being hurt, humans create something very sophisticated in the mind, a big denial system. In that denial system, we become the perfect liars. We lie so perfectly that we lie to ourselves and we even believe our own lies. When you are aware that everyone around you has emotional wounds with emotional poison, you can understand the relationship of humans in the dream of hell. Human, full of judgment, full of blame, full of guilt, full of emotional poison, envy, anger, hate, sadness, suffering. We create all these little demons in our mind because we have learned to dream hell in our life. Imagine that you could visit a planet where everyone has a different kind of emotional mind. The way they relate to each other is always in happiness, always in love, always in peace. When a human is born, the emotional mind, the emotional body is completely healthy. Maybe around 3 or 4 years of age, the first wounds in the emotional body starts to appear and get infected with emotional poison. But if you observe children who are 2 or 3 years old, if you see how they behave, they are playing all the time. You see them laughing all the time. Their imagination is so powerful and the way they dream is an adventure of exploration. When something is wrong, they react and defend themselves. But then they just let go and turn their attention to the moment again, to play again, to explore and have fun again and again. They are living in the moment. They are not ashamed of the past. They are not worried about the future. Little children express what they feel and they are not afraid. It's the most important sentence of this book. The happiest moments in our life are when we are playing just like children, when we are singing and dancing, when we are exploring and creating just for fun. It's wonderful when we behave like a child because this is the normal human mind, the normal human tendency. Running and playing is an expression of love, but it is no longer safe because your parents punish you when you express your love. They send you to your room and you cannot do what you want to do. They tell you that you are being a bad boy or a bad girl and that's put you down. That means punishment. Now you are afraid of parents and you no longer defend yourself because you know it will only make things worse. Little by little we lose our innocence. We start to feel resentment. Then we no longer forgive. Now what is important? What is important is to have the awareness that we have the problem. If we have the awareness, we have the opportunity to heal our emotional body, our emotional mind and stop the suffering. You believed everything. The belief system was put inside you like a program by the outside mind. We put all those programs inside our children the same way we train a dog. What humans call love is nothing but a fair relationship based on control. Where is the respect? When there is no respect, there is no love. When parents respect children. They never put them down. With every respect they took together, they were happy. The relationship kept growing and growing. If you take your happiness and put it in someone's hand, sooner or later she is going to break it. If you give up your happiness to someone else, she can always take it away. Then, if happiness can only come from inside of you and is the result of your love, you are responsible for your happiness. We can say that normal kind of relationship in the world is based 95% on fear and 5% on love. Who are me? I'm not strong enough. I'm not intelligent enough. I'm not beautiful enough. Self pity comes from disrespect. Now, here is the most beautiful sentence. On the other hand, love respects. I love you. I know you can make it. I know you are strong enough, intelligent enough, good enough that you can make your own choices. I do not have to make your choices for you. Love is completely responsible. Fear avoids responsibility. Trying to avoid responsibility is one of the biggest mistakes we make because every action has a consequence. That is why every human is completely responsible for his actions, even if he does not want to. When others try to be responsible for you, it only creates a bigger drama. Love is always kind, fear is always unkind. With fear, we are full of obligations, full of expectations, with no respect, avoiding responsibility and feeling sorry. Love is unconditional. Fear is full of conditions. Love in action can produce happiness. Fear in action can produce suffering. The only way to master love is to practice love. You do not need to justify your love. You do not need to explain your love. You just need to practice your love. Let go of the past and begin every day at a higher level of love. This will keep the fire alive and make your love grow even more. The problem is that we reject ourselves because we are not good enough, because that is what we believe. If we love, we want the best for those we love. Why put our garbage onto our own children? We abuse them because we are full of fear and emotional poison. Why blame our parents for our own garbage? When you love yourself, your price is very high, which means your tolerance for self-abuse is very low. You like yourself the way you are, and this makes your price higher. If you don't like things about yourself, the price is little lower. We are not good or bad or right or wrong. We are just the way we are.